Good evening, Angela, and again, Happy New Year to everybody back in Tallahassee. Kickoff just mere hours away. Game day is clearly here. I saw people tailgating already at the stadium. They are filing into the stadium as we speak. People flying in from all over the country to see their team, Florida State and Northern Illinois. But I talked to one Seminole family who bleeds garnet and gold. The McQueen family, die-hard Seminoles fans, drove down from Macon, Georgia this morning. Now, every fan that I've talked to has actually asked me what I think the attendance will be like here. And to be honest, I don't know for sure, but from what I can tell, it looks like this game will be a great draw because of the history that could be made on both sides. Stay with us at 6 o'clock as we will have more on the Orange Bowl and the Noles. Live in Miami, I'm Jason Kahn, WCTV Eyewitness News. Hey, Andy, Happy New Year, and, well, it's going to be a great night here. We're at the American Social Bar in Fort Lauderdale right now, and I'm going to take you inside as we are less than an hour away from ringing in the new year. Seminoles fans are all over the place here. This bar is owned by FSU alums, but they hope to be celebrating for at least the next couple of days with a win in the Orange Bowl.
We're just gonna win.
Seminoles fans are taking over South Florida. All right, so we're going to be partying here for the rest of the night, bringing in the new year. The three girls that you saw in that package are marching chiefs. The entire band will be at Sun Life Stadium tomorrow for the 8:30 kickoff. Happy New Year, everybody. Live from Fort Lauderdale, I'm Jason Kahn, WCTV Eyewitness News. While fans are still celebrating an Orange Bowl win, Seminole Nation is already thinking bigger. Yeah, you just used that word, confident. And if you track back to earlier this season, Jimbo Fisher described this team as having a quiet confidence. So a lot of the members expressing their confidence on the field, not off of it. And I think they feel like they're performing well in practice. Fisher feels they're performing well in practice. Now they just have to do it on game day. Today's good evening from beautiful Fort Lauderdale. Today, we made several stops throughout the area, but the one that left an indelible mark on me was at Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital. Athletes and, well, everyone tend to lose sight on what's really important on a daily basis, as some of us know, especially this week leading up to the Orange Bowl. And the Seminoles gained a new perspective on life after their visit earlier this afternoon.
The tallest people she's ever seen in her life.
Riley is 2 months old, born with a heart disorder. But Florida State... Now, Fisher says he actually had to turn players away because the whole team wanted to get the experience. But the 28 players who did attend says it was an experience they will never forget. Now, our sports director, Jason Hurst, will give us an update on the Noles, on their practice report, the last day of practice for the Noles in full pads. Live from Fort Lauderdale, I'm Jason Kahn, WCTV Eyewitness Sports. Hey, Andy and Julie, good evening and Happy New Year from downtown Fort Lauderdale. Right now, I just want to quickly note we're standing next to the American Social Bar, which is owned by 2 FSU alum. But speaking of FSU, we've covered them throughout their practice time down here in South Florida. But you have to wonder, what does it take to feed the entire team? Take a look.
I don't take individual.
Kristen Gravani is in her second year as Florida State. Now, Gravani estimates it costs about $40 for each player to eat at the team's hotel buffet. That includes breakfast and dinner. That's $9,600 a day, not including lunch. But I'm sure it will be worth it if the team comes back to the capital city with some oranges and a trophy. We'll have more on the Noles in sports. Live from downtown Fort Lauderdale, I'm Jason Kahn, WCTV Eyewitness News. Good evening, Angela and Julie, and Happy New Year from Miami. There it is, right there, Sun Life Stadium, right there in the background behind me. As you mentioned, we're just a mere hours away from kickoff at 8:30 to the Orange Bowl, Florida State and Northern Illinois. A lot is being said about whether Northern Illinois is even going to be competitive in this game because they're a mid-major school. But I caught up with a few fans earlier today, and they said don't count them out just yet. Take a look. Tim and Sue Hyman are DeKalb, Illinois natives. Yes, the home of the Northern Illinois Huskies. Now, the Seminoles also have some pressure on them, too. You see, Florida State hasn't won a BCS game since 2000, so they are in dire need of a BCS win. Of course, we'll have more on the Orange Bowl and the Noles in sports. Live from Miami, I'm Jason Kahn, WCTV Eyewitness News. An Irish fan, 294, says if the Orange Bowl tweets of NIU are any indication on how the game is going to go, FSU is going to be playing second string by the second quarter. Ooh. Ouch.